What the hell is on your face?
What?
Looks legit to me. Hey, real quick, everybody. Happy 6 months to Rose Kirby.
Hey.
Just want to throw that out there while we start. No, look, she even made a comment. It says, hey, good morning. Happy 6-month anniversary. Today's the first time I spoke on here, 24th of August, 2020. I said good morning from the UK. How are you?
What's up,
and it's
Rose?
been a love story ever since. Anyhow, welcome to the couch.
Yep. Yeah. Love the couch, man, where we get to break down the comic book news, let you into our world, all that kind of fun stuff. So,
do me a favor.
Yeah.
Say, boy.
Boy.
Oh, you gotta be deeper.
Boy.
Yeah. There you go. Just do that like the rest of the night. I think that'd be great. Andrew Dodge comes in on chat, says, gents, how we doing this fine Monday evening? I hope your week started out well. Mine did.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of cool stuff to talk about this week. A lot of fun news. This one should be a little bit of a different show if you haven't told already. Let's see. Nobody's Loser comes in and says, hello, also Stonkies. It's the Crypto Crew. That's right. We've got a lot of Stonkies to talk about this week. Lots. Nobody's Loser also says, wait, what's up with the God of War look?
All right. So, hanging out with my daughter. She loves to do cosplay, so she painted my face, and we got done 5 minutes ago. Yes. So,
she did a killer job, man. Looks awesome.
Yeah.
Did she punch you in the eye to make the scar?
No, she came at me with a razor blade at first. I was like, whoa, what are you doing? She's like, he has a scar. I'm like, no.
Oh, geez. We got Leslie coming in on Facebook saying, hey, guys, I'm finally out of Facebook jail and I can comment.
Nice. Welcome.
Jeez. Oh, man. Gonna need to report to your local Facebook probation office. Okay. Chocolate Spoon comes in to say hello.
Hello.
What's up, my man? How you doing? Let's see. Nobody's Illusions back saying, oh, happy 6-month anniversary, Rose Kirby. Somebody using our account says Matt's in cosplay. Honestly, looks awesome. And then Joe Frazier says, that was me. Sorry.
Yeah, it was my daughter. I'll have to let her know that you guys think it was good.
A random Facebook user said, what's guys? Well, it depends on who you ask, really. I mean, we both have our own pronouns, but everybody's different. But just to let you know.
You're going there. Okay.
Hey, I'm just saying. But to let you know, if you're popping up as Facebook user and your image and name are not showing like this, it's because you are in one of the many groups that we are shared out to. First of all, thank you everybody that shares this out. Super, super helpful. We very much appreciate you, each and every one of you. So much. So very much. And on top of that, if you don't give StreamYard's permission to use your name or your photo, then all we see is Facebook user. So
while you're at it, why don't you go ahead and like, subscribe, do all that, typical YouTube stuff. Ring that notification bell. Yeah.
Click the bell.
You know you want to.
Click the bell.
Click it.
All right. Rose Kirby comes to say, thank you for that. Did you see my post on YouTube or Facebook? I have not, actually. I normally end up working right up until the point that we start the stream. Matt's the same. So normally what we do is we check social media right afterwards, just try to follow up with everything. But I will let you know that the image that we showed earlier is going to be a badge just for you. So I will make sure that it gets awarded to your account probably a little later this evening once we're done with the stream. And thank you again. It is
a Rose Kirby exclusive.
Yes, ma'am. Let's see. Leslie on Facebook says, oh, you missed my sass and comment.
Of course we did.
Yeah,
we kind of cry a little bit every time you're not with us on the stream.
I roll into the fetal position.
He does. I've seen it. It's funny.
It's ugly. Okay, it's ugly. Chocolate Spoon on Twitch says, love the God of War. It looks badass, Matt.
Thanks.
Yes. Oh. Nobody's Illusion says, so tonight everybody's fun and off to a good start. Yep, we're having fun on this one. We have to. JD Smith Digiartist on Twitch says, I'm sorry for any snarky remark I've ever made. Please do not come after me, Kratos.
Any and all snarky remarks are encouraged.
Yeah, always. Andrew Dodge says, should have at least let your daughter shave a chunk off your eyebrow where the scar goes. He's not wrong. Is she watching the stream?
No. Right now she's eating dinner, so.
Are you sure? Because if anyone in Matt Russell's house is watching the stream, right now would be a perfect opportunity to be able to shave an eyebrow.
Just part.
He's just... All right. Andrew Dodge, make sure you remind me later so that when the family is watching the stream, hopefully we can make sure this happens on stream. Nobody's Illusion on Twitch says these comments are the best. They are, man. Our chat's rad. You guys are awesome. So fun.
Frey, what have you been doing this week?
What have I been doing this week?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. You know what I've been doing this week. This is probably a good time for us to make sure that we let you know we are not investment bankers, clearly. But we are absolutely going to have some fun with this just because we all have to have some fun with this, right?
Can you picture me in an investment meeting dressed like this, just sitting there?
Yeah. Right now, yeah. Have you seen Reddit lately?
Yeah, true.
Leslie on Facebook says, but a slit in the brow has another meaning, but I don't know if we're talking about that. And it probably doesn't apply. Now I need to know what that means.
I have no idea.
I just think that means there's scar tissue there, so the hair wouldn't grow.
Actually, if you look really closely, I do have well, it's actually over this eye, so yeah, not right there. But I do have a scar right there from, I got in a fight in high school.
Whew. You should have seen the lunch lady, though, guys.
TCT
Comics, the Jester, what's up? Says, looking like a badass, Matt. Love it.
Thanks.
Rose Kirby says, so is there a 6-month or 3-month badge? I'd love the codes. Actually, those ones should be awarded automatically, but I don't know that there's a 3-month or 6-month. I know that we do have a 1-year badge. I would have to go back and check, to be honest with you, and see exactly what we've got. We've got a lot of badges that are automatically awarded by the system. So Nobody's Illusion says, what the heck is this? I see now, just rolling with the Stonks memes. Oh, and he's prepared plenty. He's got so many. JD Smith Digiartist says, just imagine Bugs on his home dressed as He-Man for no reason other than it's the day that ends in Y. I mean, can we show the footage of that? We do have the footage. And I got to do it less than 3 seconds or somebody mutes all my audio. Thanks, YouTube. Jeez. Jason comes in on Facebook and says, as long as Matt Russell is painted that way, your daughter is known as girl. Oh, that's true. You have to do that. You're like, girl. Andrew says, I remember that fight. LOL. Chocolate Spoon says, that and add them shoes and you could start a band.
Oh, man. They got to bring up the shoes.
Leslie comes in on Facebook saying, a deliberate slit has an interesting meaning. I do not know what that meaning is. So someone's going to have to fill me in on this thing. If it's an adult meaning, please not fill it in on chat, though.
Now, shoot us a message directly on like Facebook Messenger or something and just let us know.
Directly to M. Scott Russell on Facebook Messenger with all of your adult things.
I just want to know what it is.
That's what
I
I
don't know
heard.
what other kind of adult things. No, you don't have to be sending everything. Just the meaning.
But yeah, so this last week I watched Dogecoin climb like crazy, which was hilarious.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I didn't think that was ever going to do anything.
it shouldn't. Let's be realistic. But
Yeah.
the internet will internet. We watched GameStop go up in value like crazy. We've watched Tesla go up like crazy. We've watched all sorts of cool stuff happen.
Oh yeah.
We even prepared a cool one for Tesla. Do you want to see it? Cool little meme video. Yeah, let's see.
Do you think that you are going to be the General Motors of the future?
I would describe it differently. The goal of Tesla Motors is to help accelerate the advent of the electric vehicle. The whole point of Tesla is to accelerate the advent of electric vehicles.
Gambles like that have led a lot of people on Wall Street to bet against him. But so far, those pessimistic investors have lost a lot of money.
Turn to your other big story of the day, and that is what else? It is Tesla. That electrified start to the year simply continues. Stock surging nearly 20% for its best day in roughly 7 years.
The people want to own the Teslas, Tom.
Oh, yeah, sure.
This stock is going south.
I own Tesla. I'm a huge fan of Elon Musk.
Stock price up 114% since the beginning of the year. Phil, it's only up 15% today. What's the problem?
Only, David.
Yeah.
Tesla today closing up just around 9% above $1,000 a share.
I don't know, Dave. 300 billion, 400 billion, 500 billion.
Tesla's now worth more than GM and Ford. Do you have comments on Elon Musk?
Shocking. Come on, it was at 200, now it's 2,000. You've got to get rid of the stock.
Tesla's board has approved a 5-for-1 stock split. The stock moving higher. What? It's up 6-7% after hours.
Also wanted to talk to you about the move in Tesla.
You know, I really can't explain Tesla.
We're watching Tesla, which is surging in the pre-market on news it will be added to the S&P 500.
Elon Musk just passed Bill Gates to become the second richest man in the world.
He
has gained $100 billion just this year.
Jeff who?
One word. Tesla.
Coming in, it sounded like an explosion. Yeah, man. Oh my God. Look at this. Look at it. Look at it. It's just sitting there. Look at this. What? Holy smokes, man.
What is it about you that seems to invite skepticism?
Well, I think it's because we're doing these things that seem unlikely to succeed. And we've been fortunate, and at least thus far, they have succeeded.
What's funny is Matt just messaged me, how long is this video? Right when it ended. Yeah, so a lot of people are probably like, Frey, why did you prepare a bunch of meme videos about stocks and cryptos and all of these things? And why are you doing this? Because the world is changing around us, first of all. And we are not investment bankers. We're not telling you to go and buy GameStop. But if you did, hold it, please. And on top of that, the world is changing around us, guys. So, you got to kind of be on the lookout for new technologies, exciting new ideas, things like that. And we feel like CryptoComics is one of those. Clearly. I mean, why would we spend 3 nights a week doing this if we didn't think that? Other than the fact that hanging out with our chat is pretty cool.
It is fun.
That's pretty cool. Plus,
as long as they like and subscribe and ring the notification bell.
You're not going to see Matt's shoes again if you don't. Okay? I'm not saying this is a hostage situation. But if you want to see those shoes come back, you got to. But yeah, it's it all has to do with technology and how technology is changing the world around us and changing different plans and outlines for different lines of business. One thing that we saw this last year, especially with COVID and everything that happened there, is that the comic industry is kind of ripe and ready, for some new technology to come in and help it along. We feel like we've set up a platform and a marketplace that allows indie comic creators, somebody brand new, to sit shoulder to shoulder with somebody that's published under, DC for 30 years. So it's a pretty exciting time. So we're stoked to see all this stuff changing around us, and we feel like we're in a really good place for everything to start happening. So make sure you go to CryptoComics.com, sign up for an account, because we're on a closed beta right now, and that's about to change very, very soon. Yeah. So right now you have an opportunity to read comic books, leave reviews for the awesome, awesome creators that have helped us out so much by letting us use their books to build our system. And that being said, real quick, run downstairs, shave your dad's eyebrow. He said you could do it.
No!
Dead serious. He said you could shave his eyebrow. He said it earlier on stream. Chat, back me up here. Back me up.
I think, yeah. No, I don't believe that's true. I don't think anything was said.
Let me roll back in chat real quick here, guys. Leslie on Facebook says, check y'all's messages. I made a rule that nobody is allowed to check Facebook or social media messages while we're on the stream.
No, I got the message.
Dude, you have one rule. One rule. I can hear your kids howling in excitement to shave your eyebrow, and I'm going to enjoy this so much because you broke that one rule.
No, you said the rule was I couldn't bring it up live. And share my screen. You didn't say anything about actually checking the messages.
Well, that's okay. All right. I feel like you might have fallen in the gray area here. Okay. But you got to quit dancing in that DMZ. You know what I'm saying? So Chocolate Spoon says Elon is a badass stoner Tony Stark.
I love this little conversation right here.
This show's already gone off the rails and we're having fun, so we're gonna let it keep going. Let's see. As opposed to alcoholic Tony Stark, best comic run. I think one of the best comic runs ever.
Oh yeah, Demon in a Bottle.
Yeah, Demon in a Bottle. Excuse me. Yeah, if you guys have a chance to check those out, definitely do. Chocolate Spoons comes back, says, "Yep." Rose Kirby says, "Don't remember. I see the comments or the writing. Do remember I don't see the comments or writing." I'm sorry, Rose. I'm not really sure what you were saying there. Specific. Might have been during the video. The comments in the video. I had just placed like the different stock ticker stuff popping up, and everybody saying that Tesla was gonna be a failure, and Tesla proving them all wrong, and then launching a Starship with SpaceX. It's
not
so
just a
cool.
Starship. Didn't you launch a car?
I want to find out. Chat, somebody help me here. How do we get a CryptoComics sticker from the swag pack on one of those rockets? I mean, that can't be too much to ask for, right?
You know, we just need that Deadpool crew from Fan X to show up again. You know they would slap one on the side of the rocket when no one's looking.
All right, chat. We're going to need somebody that cosplays as a Deadpool or Ryan Reynolds himself to run up and slap a CryptoComics sticker on the side of a rocket.
That would
I'm telling you, not because it would be brilliant marketing. Yeah, not at all. Just because I want to see a logo that I made on the side of a rocket. I'm going to be honest with you. That would be more exciting for me than anything else. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Chocolate Spoon says, LOL. J. Smith Digiartist says, to be honest, Tony's alcoholism is something I wish I explored a bit more in depth in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a chance to pick it up like while it's on sale or whatnot, the Avengers video game, the newest one that just kind of came out. It's got a cool little chunk of story that's kind of focused on that I thought was really neat. But I'll be honest with you, they don't really explore it a whole lot. It's like maybe 15 to 20 minutes worth of content at most, but it was pretty interesting. Joe Frazier comes in and says, "Go Tesla, great vid. Thanks for paying me enough for video cards." Nobody's illusion says, "Is this whole stream a meme?"
No, we do got some news coming up.
Welcome back to Couch.
Yeah. We like to keep it a lot lighter here on the couch, just because if we didn't, we would lose our minds.
Oh, dude, we're gonna make sure we have some fun on this one. Andrew Dodge comes in and say, "Oh my God, Bitcoin is 34,000, Ethereum is 1,300." I know, dude. All I gotta say is to the moon, people.
So, guys, what I want for my birthday is 1 Bitcoin from each of you, and 1 Ethereum from me. Yeah, come on, it's for my birthday,
bro.
No. Please?
No.
Pretty please?
Here's what I'm going to ask for Matt's
Okay.
birthday. Take your Ethereum. And if you don't have any Ethereum, Coinbase is a great place to go. That's where we recommend going. That's where we personally go. Grab some Ethereum. Hold on to it for a minute. Buy some comic books. Support creators.
There you go.
Ethereum. Win-win.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wins. It's perfect. It's perfect. Ooh, I don't think Kratos wears a shirt, Matt. Take it off. Sorry, not sorry.
I can honestly say, ain't nobody want to see that.
I don't know. I feel like, do we need some background music? Is that what we need? What's a good background music song?
Anything but Sarah McLachlan.
I got this. Computer. Set volume to 10.
Oh, here we go.
Computer. Computer. Play Pony by Genuine. Come on, Matt. Why not? Dude, I'm going to figure out how to do this. You know this. I'm good enough on my feet. I'm going to figure this out. All right, chat. Everybody chime in if you think that Matt should do the... What is that movie? What's the movie called where the guy dances to that song? It's like a famous clip. It's a dude that's supposed to play Gambit. Somebody help me in chat, please. I feel like a moron right now.
You honestly don't know?
There we go. Nobody's Illusion. Magic Mike. Thank you. I knew it. I just couldn't remember it. I just could not remember it. So hold on. Let's see here.
Are you looking it up or something? What are you doing?
Am I looking what up?
Wow. Oh, boy.
All right, Matt. Now's your chance.
Those shoes are famous.
I'm just saying. Get ready. Let's see here. Now it's just going to start playing like all my punk rock stuff. Let me see here. Ready? Gotta do it. Come on.
Boy, no.
Oh.
No. No.
Man, I feel like this was a wasted opportunity. Oh, this is going to be one of the best streams ever. I can already tell you. All right, Nobody's Illusion trying to keep us on track says, yes, the real investment in the future is CryptoComics. Once I start earning my own money, most of my fun money is going to go back to indie comics and creators. Nobody's Illusion, you are already killing it with signups. Like, helping people get on and... Okay.
I hate you all.
Go for the eyebrow.
She brought the shoes.
Dude, try and act like those don't match the song. You could try. Anyhow, Nobody's Illusion I was talking about Nobody's Illusion is already out there, like kind of spreading the word and stuff like that. One of the cool things that we're doing with the system is that if you have somebody sign up with your referral link, that's going to be cryptocomics.com/u/your username here. You're going to see a little button where you can sign other people up or offer them invites into the system. That's something new we just started doing very recently, is allowing that capability to sign up, because it's a pretty limited system and we want to keep it limited that way. So you've only got a couple to hand out. That way, we feel like people will hand them out to the people who will actively use it rather than just try to sign up 1,000 people. Anyhow, that being said, you'll actually earn a small kickback on any type of sales that are made under that other account. So it gives you an opportunity to create your own fun money within the system to read more comic books. It's also very beneficial for creators, clearly. Well, let's see here. Jester says, how long until Elon tries to become a real-life Iron Man? I'm guessing 2025. What do you think, Matt?
You know, I think if Robert Downey Jr. makes another appearance in the MCU, at that point, it'll be about 6 months until all of a sudden.
6 months. Oh, here we go. Nobody's said you had one job. Leslie says, "Oh, Axelmar bonus kid signed up for CryptoComics earlier. Yeah, welcome back.
Nice."
JD Smith Digiartist says, "By the way, where did you people find Bug? I'm imagining a full-grown bug basket binky left on your doorstep. Out of the realm of possibility."
No, it was actually something along those lines.
Holy crap, that's actually kind of accurate.
Yeah, he just kind of showed up one day. We took care of him, and you know they always say like don't feed stray cats and stuff like that. But well, now we know why.
Yeah, he just keeps coming back. It's better for us, anyways. Let's see. Nobody's Illusion says, "Keep tweeting and hoping." Yes. Rose Kirby says, "I just can't see what I've written." Oh, I'm sorry, Rose. We try to speak out everything that we pull up in chat as we go. News is everyone here should go over to Death Dwell's Kickstarter. We're actually going to bring that up here in a little bit. Yeah, be talking about that for sure. Wow!
Detected at the front door.
Computer. Volume at 1. My kids are running around the house.
So,
hey, who is wearing purse pants?
This guy.
That's awesome,
dude. I'm just saying, y'all are sleeping on this, man. You make fun of me all you want for the cargo pockets, but dude, it's like having a diaper bag at all times. You know what I mean? It's like the coolest version of a fanny pack that has ever been made. Plus, you're kind of like tactical at the same time. You know what I mean? I can run through Walmart. Fast as crap, dude. It's crazy. Nobody's Illusion says, no, please. I shared this to my timeline on Facebook. You're welcome, Nobody's Illusions, friends. All right, jeez. Min comes in to say, please put on the shoes and dance for everyone. I'm trying to go through chat as fast as I can here, guys. Oh, jeez. Andrew Dodge says, Juxfuna, just adjust my pledge to everything. Oh, cool of you, Andrew. That was awesome.
Nice.
Nobody's Illusion says, Magic Mike's more not safe for stream than the eyebrow thing. Sometimes we just got to live on the edge.
No, we don't.
Then says, you're all right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Min comes in to think, man, he's not the hero.
It was my daughter Cadence who brought the shoes and did the face paint.
Nobody's Illusion says, yeah, I went from 3 to 2. Progress. So, hey, that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody should GameStop American Green. Let's see. TCT comes in and say, you can always give the bug back.
We've tried.
Says, wait, who or what's at your front door? Children running around with a dog. So they do. They're like, Dad's on stream. Go. Out exploring. Let's see here. Min says, your light up shoes also help you run faster. I don't have light up shoes, but I've been trying to find some. So if anybody can find shoes that have sparkly lights, especially if they're like pink and purple and crazy.
Well, what size?
Size 14.
I'm sure we can find some.
Let's go. For real. If somebody could find me those, that'd be badass. I need a pair. For those who aren't aware, Jared rolls through comic conventions on Heelys. I got to have something to compete with that. So I'm thinking a tactical kilt and sparkly shoes. Nobody's Illusion says, I'm going to just drop this here in case there's actually new people. It's a Death Dwell's Kickstarter. Thank you for doing that. We'll actually get some links up in chat here real quick, but I keep sidelining this whole stream. Matt, what did you do last week, my man?
I have been actually preparing. Oh, sorry, this is drying, so it itches so bad.
I am going to have so much fun listening to you talk about what it's like to be like a respected teacher while you're in cosplay. So please go on.
As far as school stuff, not a whole lot new going on. We started a new 3D program at the school. So we're building a virtual skydiving simulator. So yeah, that's actually kind of cool.
Using VR for that?
Mm-hmm.
So what about like the airflow? Do you
That's
just like
actually
lay under the desk and
no, we actually we're still trying to find some kind of wind tunnel that will go up to 150 miles an hour so we can test this out.
So just a thought here. Just a thought. But why wouldn't the school district want to perhaps grab a couple of Tesla motors, hook them onto a fan blade for one of those swamp boats, and just set it up in one end of your classroom? Like
one end of the classroom?
Why have only one kid at a time able to experience this? Throw a VR headset on everybody, whip that thing on, and they'll know what it's like to fall.
I just pictured like these kids in the classroom still trying to work as it's blowing up. That would be epic.
Why isn't your test done, little Billy?
No, but other than that, writing a bunch of blog posts and stuff like that. We got a new blog post series coming out. Well, the first one's already out, but it's all about how to crowdsource. And we started with GoFundMe. So on the 3rd, I'm actually going to start a GoFundMe campaign where I'm going to do it live so I can show exactly the steps needed to take to get a comic book funded.
And what comic book are you using for this?
I am using a comic book called D-Day, Day One. So, yeah.
Very nice. Very cool. Just want to come show this off. Matt's wife is hooking me up with some shoes. I hope you budgeted for them.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. Okay, so let's
speaking of upcoming shows, we got one with Tommy. I'm going to let you pronounce that last name.
I'm not even going to try. Tommy.
All right. So Tommy is the creator and writer of a new comic series called Endless Moons. He's got a Kickstarter right now. Seems to be going great. We're going to have him on the show on the 5th. Now, he is in the UK. Oh, there's a link to his Kickstarter right there.
Frey does good work. Say he's got all the links.
Yeah. All right. So, sorry. Yeah, it's an awesome series. I'm digging it. You can actually go on CryptoComics right now and check out the preview for it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna have him on the show. He's from the UK, so we're going to let you know a little closer when the actual time is going to be. Because, I mean, our regular show time is 2:00 in the morning for him, so.
Mm-hmm. I believe it's currently set for that same time frame.
Okay.
But if it does change, you can actually hit notifications.
All right.
You'll find out immediately if it's changed or not.
Okay. Then follow that, we have How to Price Your Comic with Cardell Cole. Now, Cardell Cole's got an awesome series called Top 2. He's been just giving this whole thing out for free this whole time. So he's actually going to start charging for his comics. And we're going to be talking with him about how to actually price your comic. And I mean, so that way, you know your worth and you're able to eat as well. So, yeah.
Well, and Cardell, he's so much fun to hang
He
out.
is.
We've had him on the stream a few times, and yeah, it is always a good time with Cardell. So I'm looking forward to that anyways, just because I want to hang out with him. I want to party with you.
He's fun. Let me see. Other than that, I believe we have a winner for the trivia.
Dun, 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 dun.
Do you have who it was, Frey?
Maybe. It was Nobody's Illusion.
Okay. So,
yeah, so congratulations. We have a special badge for you that we will be rewarding you.
When do I get it?
You'll actually get an email.
Was that you that kicked him off?
Nope.
Oh, okay. I was like, wow, he was right there, like ready, like, no, goodbye.
Fashionably late, I see.
Turn your head so we can see. Okay, so now it actually connects. It's not just a little.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Are you still caught up in my facial fro?
Yes, always. Every time you come on,
it's like,
what's it got to be now?
Kratos makeup, and he's worried about everybody else's beard. I don't.
Dude, yeah, what's going on with that? You look crazy. I was thinking of the clown off of The Devil's Rejects at first, but then I was like, no, that's not it.
No, I killed Ares and took his place.
Oh, wow. Nice, dude.
Dude, it's been a rough week, man.
Man, I dig your style.
Handsome.
Ares. Dude, right? I mean, it really looks incredibly cool. Like, I was like a little intimidated. I'm not going to lie.
I should have had the blades ready too.
Oh, that would have been cool. Like, seriously, that would have been awesome. I feel a little underdressed.
So let's see.
Did you see that Matt wouldn't dance for us earlier?
No.
No.
Dude, I barely was able to jump on with you guys. Matter of fact, I didn't know if I was going to make it. Matter of fact, I got to tuck my kids in like 20 minutes, so I may not be able to hang out long either. But thank you for letting me always jump on and hang with you boys.
All right.
How does someone with that haircut and face fur be fashionably anything, let alone late?
Thank you. I'll tell you how it's done. With persistence and patience and persistence. A lot of persistence. Mainly just persistence.
All right. So everybody,
with persistence, please like and subscribe to the video. Please share it out to your friends.
If you guys would be so kind, these guys really need it.
Okay.
Yeah. We're just gonna.
So, speaking of back to the trivia, I guess we have a new.
You're so lucky you didn't catch me. Woo!
We have a new weekly trivia challenge right now.
Yes, sir.
It is at the same location. There we go. Ta-da.
There you go. So there's a new challenge. Everybody can go. Try to test your merit. I want to see who the biggest fan is this week.
Yeah. Come on. We're giving out another badge.
Who was the biggest fan last week?
We just announced
Illusions.
Oh, thank you. Well, hey man, I just want to give a props to Nobody's Illusions because she's actually been so cool with like sending us feedback on stuff and actually talking to us through the marketplace. I just wanted to say thank you. There's been a lot of people but just recently I saw Nobody's Illusions, so I'll try to do a shout out when I see names I recognize from when I'm getting messages through the marketplace. Thanks so much. That's so cool, man. So helpful. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And with that, let's get into news.
I thought for sure I missed the news.
No, we haven't even started it yet.
It's 40 minutes into the show exactly, and we haven't even started the news.
Are you guys serious? Oh my god! I thought I was coming in at the tail end.
Oh no!
Fun. I did actually prepare a short little clip of Jared trying to jump on the GME.
Really?
Yeah.
Please let me. I would love to.
Next, please. Go on, Stanley.
I got a $100 check from my grandma, and my dad said I need to put it in the bank so it can grow over the years.
Well, that's fantastic. A really smart decision, young man. We can put that check in a money market mutual fund. Then we'll reinvest the earnings into foreign currency accounts with compounding interest, and it's gone.
What?
That's classic. Oh my gosh.
I make no apologies for these videos this week, man. I had
that is.
If you are offended by any video that we put on here, just know we're just having fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, except for
Can't
this.
get offended by the truth, guys.
No, people do all the time. It's okay.
Oh, serious? Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, try not to get offended by things then.
Unless it's this one. In
I
which
am
case,
the weed eater, Justor. I am the weed eater.
everyone is happy.
Wonder Frame's powers activate! In the form of an ice pencil!
In the form of a fluffy cat!
They are gonna beat you senseless, Frey. They are gonna beat you senseless. Oh, I feel bad for that call.
Oh, we love Gemma.
I think it's awesome she picked a fluffy cat. I would have totally thought like shark, tiger, something with
Maybe
predatorial like intimidation tactics.
I'm surprised she didn't say purple fluffy cat or something.
There was purple in it, dude.
Oh, there was purple.
Check it, Frey. Replay. There was purple in it. Replay.
Oh, okay. Are we gonna
just go ahead
frame by frame here? Or
No, we don't need a frame.
Wonder Frame's powers activate! In the form of an ice pencil!
In the form of a fluffy cat!
Confirmed.
Right
there's
there.
purple.
I know. I didn't argue that there was.
Oh, I thought you were saying that it needed to be a purple fluffy cat.
No, I thought she was going to. I was surprised she didn't say like.
Like use the word. Okay, I got you.
Purple
I got you. But was she the person that expresses herself through the colors? I think.
GD Smith Digiartist comes in on Twitch to say that Wonder Friends needs to be a permanent part of the stream. I'm doing everything I can.
Don't get us in trouble, Frey. Please don't get us in trouble, dude. We want those people to like us.
I mean, they like me.
All right. So back to the news.
My bad.
So there has been a picture on the set of Spider-Man 3, and it is Tom Holland in a what is that kind of suit called? The motion capture suit.
I call it pajamas.
Yeah. Look at that. So there is already so many different rumors flying around. That
looks like a straitjacket.
Well, that's the motion capture suits. So the return of the Iron Spider suit. I've seen people take that same picture and say that it's going to be a new suit entirely. And I've also seen people say it's going to be a new character entirely by bringing out Ben Reilly.
Oh, cool. Whoa. I got to do some freaking Googling here. Ben Reilly as Spider-Man?
Ben Reilly. Okay. Back in the 90s, there was something called the Clone Saga, which took 2 or 3 years to tell the story, and everybody was burnt out by the end of year 1.
Oh, wow.
So it was. So there was a clone of Spider-Man way back in the 60s and 70s.
Scarlet Spider.
Yep. And it was one issue where they made the clone, and then they come back and in the 90s and they're like, nah, I'm the new Spider-Man and I'm the real Spider-Man. And it turns out that Ben Reilly was actually the original Peter Parker. And he's been going off doing his own thing by the name of Ben Reilly. So
let's be realistic though. I think everybody would agree with me that Peter Parker's done. He's played out. He's over. What the MCU needs is a new person inside of that one-piece leotard Spider-Man suit.
You're saying Miles?
We have just the guy to run around in a one-piece Spider-Man suit.
Oh my God!
I think it's perfect. I think it's brilliant. Disney, give me a call. I'll act as his agent.
Dude,
Jared, as your agent, all right,
blushing.
you're going to get a convertible, preferably red. Large engine.
Definitely. Anything you
Going to
want, Frey.
Vegas.
Anything. You're my manager. You'll be driving the nicest cars in Hollywood.
You got to get him the spider buggy.
Oh,
the one that goes up the walls. Yeah,
I love it.
Whatever you
they
want.
used one of those Volkswagen Bajas, didn't they? Isn't that what they used for those? The old 70s shell.
I think so.
I kind of like the description of this Benjamin Ben Reilly character. So they're not going to do the clone idea. They're going to try and make it so that it's Peter Parker playing someone else, maybe?
That is one, okay, if they do Ben Reilly, I think it will be Peter Parker on the run going by Ben Reilly. I think that's
okay.
we're never going to see the Clone Saga in the MCU. unless they go like into the Spider-Verse.
You know why
kind of
that
thing,
is, right? You know why that is,
because it was
right?
a crappy story.
No, man, because the elites don't want us to know about the clones, dude. That's what's really going on, guys. That's what's really going on.
There we are. That's the Jared we all know.
That's
All
what's
right.
really going on. You guys know it's true.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. MCU's out to get us all with 5G technologies.
No. It's not the MCU, dude. They're protecting us because they're changing the script.
Okay, so I personally think they're going to bring back possibly a new suit for just a little bit.
I hope they do the Ben Reilly suit, man.
New suit. Well, they kind of already did the Ben Reilly suit. If you look at the, it was in the original Homecoming.
Was it?
Remember when Tony Stark took the suit away, and so he had to get back in the original suit?
Yeah.
That was kind of the.
Oh, are you serious? This one looks a bit cooler than that suit he had after Stark put him in timeout.
So you think they're going to do the new suit Spider-Man, even though they already did the Iron Man?
The Iron Spider
suit?
Yeah.
How many spider suits are there? There's the regular red.
Oh,
then there's
dude,
Venom.
there's
then
like
there's Scarlet. Then there's
close to
Iron.
100. Yeah.
Oh, no shiz. Oh,
yeah, there's just,
wow.
but there's like a handful of them that are kind of the most well-known ones. You know what I mean?
That'd be cool if they do like the PS4 suit, with the white mixed in.
Oh,
I think it'd be cool if they did that Ghost Rider, that spinoff they did where it was Ghost Rider with Spider-Man.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
Yeah, what is it?
It wasn't a what if.
Spider? No, it was Elseworld kind of story.
Yeah, I got to look it up to get the name. Hold on.
Spider-Man versus Ghost Rider. Spider-Man. Nope, these are all freaking. Oh, lots of views.
Let's see here.
Ghost Rider Spider. That's what it is, right? Ghost Rider. Oh,
wasn't it just Ghost Spider?
Cool. This one says new Ghost Rider Spider suit, Marvel's Spider-Man PS4. Oh,
yeah, they had.
So
it was like one of the
sick.
things you could play with on the game, if I remember right. But
Can I show my screen and I'll show you what I'm seeing?
You know how
All
to
right,
show
check
your
this
screen.
out. Well, I just want to make sure. You know how Frey freaks out.
Well, sometimes you've got some highly inappropriate things on there, like 5G antennas are here to kill us all.
That is not
Ghost Spider. Okay.
There we go.
Ghost Rider Spider. Is that the one?
Yep.
That was a weird series, man. It really was.
That is sick looking.
Well, it was only like 4 books long, I think. It didn't sell very well. It wasn't very good, but it was interesting.
Now,
I wonder why it didn't sell very well.
I think this is like the latest suit in the comics, and I absolutely hate it.
What about the 2099 suit?
Dude,
the 2099 would be cool.
That kind of looks like
that's always
that kind of looks like that suit is pulsing with like lava.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude.
That
Well, he's on fire.
Fire!
Fiery Spider-Man.
Oh, geez. Let me check back in on chat real quick here. Rose Kirby says, I'm confused now. Don't you announce winner day? Yeah, the winner was Nobody's Illusion on the trivia contest. Let's see. Left my ass off, so back to the news 40 minutes later. I played Jared.
I just got here. You guys can't. I just got.
We could have been on task, but no. Amy Fraser comes in to say, you guys need to do your own version of Wonder Friends.
Oh, Wonder Friends, activate! Activate! Come on, activate.
You want to do it that way?
Activate.
That feels a little cheesy. There you go.
Activate! Oh, freak, Matt doesn't even know which direction to go. He's like,
Min comes in on Facebook, totally agreeing with Amy.
Like,
Roaster says, I thought I was a trivia winner. You won on the first poll that we did, and then we extended it by a few days. So on this one, there was 2.
These guys can't even do a Wonder Friends activate.
Oh my god. The Jester comes in to say, I don't want to see Bug in a onesie.
Thank you.
Well, that's one versus everyone else at this point. So
no, I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, Can we get the onesie with the balloon blow up part so it makes me look all buff?
No, now I want to see you in a Spider-Man onesie with just the little floaty wings that a child would use in a swimming pool.
Speaking of Spider-Man
Look, I
costumes,
got muscles. Look, I got muscles.
check this one out. This would be cool. The Superior
Oh, I like
Spider-Man.
that one. I like that one.
We got Kittens on chat on Facebook says,
Oh my
"Does Gina
God.
have to do Spider-Man theme makeup next?"
Yes. Dude, do the webs around the eyes coming out,
That's the one where he could fly using the webbed wings, right?
Oh, I like that outfit.
I hated
Yeah.
the light up spider. I hated it, but
really,
it lit up.
Although it was Alex Ross, so it was like I couldn't be too mad.
So was it like a beacon? Like, could he use it as a flashlight or something?
In the past, he's had something in his belt that he could do that, but
Chocolate Spoon comes in to say, "Always loved the first cover with the black suit." Yes.
Ooh, let's get a look at that. The black
But
suit.
they did pull black suit for Into the Spider-Verse. It has like a thing in the background in one of the scenes there on that, and then of course they did, the first intro of Venom, Fox side Spider-Man movie.
okay. You know how they're leading up to the whole Into the Spider-Verse, kind of a live action version of it?
Mm-hmm.
You got to tell me, wouldn't this be awesome? Nicolas Cage reprising the role as Spider-Man Noir.
Okay, wait a minute.
Yeah, but I also want to see Spider Pig. I want it to be a live action pig, and someone just doing CGI for the mouth, like they did for the Charlotte's Web movie. That's exactly what I need.
Which one was Spider-Man Noir? Was that the
okay?
dark
Did you
one.
watch the Into the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
Do you remember Nicolas Cage did the voice for the black and white one? At the end, he had the Rubik's Cube, and he's like, I don't understand this.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Spider-Man Noir.
Oh. So, okay. You're saying him actually really play him in a real... Oh, that would be cool. I liked Into the Spider-Verse. I thought that movie was fantastic.
It was. I can't stand Nicolas Cage as an actor, personally, but I
Have
think
you seen Kick-Ass? Have you seen Kick-Ass? Have you seen Kick-Ass?
Okay.
Yes.
There are some exceptions because of Nicolas Cage's
Brilliant.
character. The problem is he doesn't have range. Unless it fits his persona, he can't act. No offense, Nick.
Y'all have never seen Raising Arizona, obviously.
Oh, dang. Okay. I take it all back.
Nobody's Illusion on Twitch comes in to say, back, what did I miss? Well, M. Scott Russell danced to the Magic Mike theme song for us, and Jared was busy throwing ones at him the whole time. It was a little awkward, but still totally safe for work.
He made it rain. I made like $200, so it was all good. It was all good.
No, Matt, ready? Wait, let me. Oh, I don't got dollars. Go.
No dollars, no dancing.
Oh, Frey, tell me you've got some dollars.
No, but I know you're gonna find some,
dude. I'll be right back.
Homie's about to go rob his kid's Girl Scout cookies right now. That's what he's about to do. Jenny Smith Desjardins comes in on Twitch to say, "Don't forget Parker's Fantastic Four Spidey suit."
Now, are you talking about the one where he had the bag over his head, like the paper bag, and the no shoes, or the Future Foundation one where it's all in white? Either one, I would be totally fine with to see on screen.
Okay, and coming back, it says, "Don't be mean. Like, I'm sorry your mom didn't love you, but don't be mean to others." Words to live by.
What?
Wait a
What?
minute, she's saying your mom doesn't love you?
Or
my mom?
I don't know.
Jared's mom.
Why is my daughter being so mean to me right now?
My mom loves everybody.
I thought my mom loved me.
She almost told me she did once.
No, she didn't.
She was that close. We got Justin coming in on Facebook saying, "I'm allowed sometimes."
Yeah.
Good.
What's up, Justin?
Let's see here. Niles on YouTube says, "You could buy Bug Magnet a TCT Comics thong." No. Gaines gives it to no. Chugs Boo says Family Man, or was it Weatherman? I'm not sure. I think Family Man was a Nick Cage movie, right?
Family Man, that was with Nicolas Cage, where he was. It was that like Christmas movie kind of thing, like What a Wonderful Life, where he wakes up one day and like he made different choices. So now he instead of the businessman, he's married to the high school sweetheart or something. Remember that? I want to say it was
I
like
remember a bit of it.
Leone or
Yeah.
something like that was the girl in there. So
Yeah, because he goes from being like an investment banker, right?
yeah,
And then
to selling
and
tires
he's-
or something.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I do remember that. That was actually a good show. Actually,
Yeah, it was.
yeah.
I'm surprised I remember that.
Props on that one. Andrew Dodge comes to say, found you some flash up lights shoes for you, Frey. Sent you a link on Facebook. Yes, it is on. Min says your daughter was defending you.
Oh,
Dag, what's up,
okay.
Dag? Dag on Twitch comes to say, but what if yes? Chocolate Spoon says he would get hit with tacos and big gulps.
Hey, if you want to throw tacos,
Yeah. What do I got to do? Where do I sign up?
yeah, like I will catch them all.
Tacos and big gulps? I need all of it. If he comes back with dollar bills, I'm going to be kind of upset because he's totally missed the joke now.
No, we moved on. You have to throw tacos.
What was that
Go get tacos.
sound?
I don't know, but it's a whole $2.
What was the sound that just came out of your mouth? Repeat that.
Let's do it.
Let's do what?
Don't put it on me, dude. I'm throwing the dollars. I'm not the main attraction.
I seriously
I'm
hope you show off the shoes whenever you get them. Oh, you know I would.
Oh, what kind of shoes you getting?
Ones with little lights that flash up when I walk.
Wow. What did I miss?
Jenny comes in to say $2.
Dude, come on, man. I'm broke.
Oh, jeez.
It's worth it. Come on.
Next up in the news, one of my favorite topics, because obvious is obvious. Clerks 3 is actually coming.
Oh, I can't wait
Okay.
to see this.
Now,
Okay, so is it a spoiler if we recite what is in this article, first of all?
no, because this is actually something that, he's flat out said, like, this is the plot. Like, you remember when the last Jay and Silent Bob movie came out, the reboot? They were like, oh, we got to go stop the reboot from happening.
Yeah. That was freaking
The
awesome.
same thing about Clerks. It's really interesting. It seems to really pull from his life. And I don't think they're going to go with as much comedy in this one as like Jay and Silent Bob. So the first Clerks, if you've ever watched it, genius. All his movies I've absolutely loved.
And can we talk about how cool it is how he made those movies? I'm sure everybody knows the story, but maybe one person in chat doesn't. Maybe one person out there on the face of the planet watching this video sometime right now or sometime 6 years in the future doesn't know this. But Kevin Smith sold his whole comic collection on top of taking out a loan in order to make that movie. And when that movie got huge, the first thing he did with the first check he got was go back and buy his comic collection back again. Which
awesome.
is so cool.
Oh yeah. So
Dude, I like listening to Kevin Smith talk. He's a bad A.
He's fun.
So the cool part about this is they give a little synopsis or Kevin Smith kind of gives a little synopsis where they're actually pulling from his real life in order to make this story. So was it Randall or Dante? I think it was Dante, right? Randall. Okay.
Randall.
So Randall suffers a major heart attack, survives it, kind of. And while he's in the middle of trying to figure out like if he actually did survive or not, he starts making a movie about his life, which is the first Clerks movie. So
they're circling everything back.
Yep.
Which is awesome because the first Clerks movie also set up the View Askew universe. In case anybody didn't know what that is, that's any of the movies that you see Jay and Silent Bob in. Roughly.
So they're redoing, or they're doing like basically the back side story of the first Clerks?
Kind of, yeah.
It'll circle back around to make it so that Clerks, the original movie, is what comes after Clerks
Is the
3.
post Quill or something like that?
Yep, comes back around. I think it'll be pretty sweet.
Weird.
And if anybody can pull it off, I believe it's Kevin Smith because Kevin.
Now let me. I have a question. I just have a question. Not Kevin Smith's a god and everything like that, but isn't that kind of just like the reboot marathon of the comic book industry? Like
that's what Jay and Silent Bob reboot was all about.
Mm-hmm. They kind of mocked it.
They literally named it Reboot.
Right.
So, yeah, it's them trying to stop the reboot from happening. And Kevin Smith was actually a character in the movie, not just Silent Bob.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool.
Played himself, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me check it on chat real quick. Ken comes back, say, "Hey, I just cashed a check. Can I make that rain?"
Oh yeah, do it right behind him. Just do it right over his head.
Chocolate Spoon comes in to say, "Don't give that CryptoComics boy no tree fitty."
That's right.
Nobody's Illusion says, "Oh, really nice." Dad comes out on Twitch to say, "I did not care for Clerks 2. Seemed to be a bit too overboard on the crude humor for me, but I don't have a lot of that style for retail job experience." I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't. Yeah, I think they go as far as possible just because it's almost expected at this point.
He freaking protested his own movie Dogma.
That
and then
was
they
actually
interviewed
hilarious.
him. That was awesome. It made me have total newfound respect for the guy. He protested his own movie, and then when they interviewed him, he used his friend who was standing next to his name.
Yeah,
they're like, you're Kevin Smith, aren't you? He's like, no, I'm, and then he says the dude right next to him's name. He's like, I'm this guy, and we think this is wrong. We think this movie should be banned everywhere. And
oh, that was hilarious.
JD Smith Digiardo says, "Hey, at least you like some of his stuff. I could never get into it." And see, a lot of people, I've met a lot of people that just like Mallrats, stuff like that. They just watched it and they were like, "Why do you like this so much?" And
well, it's a bit of side of dark humor.
Chasing Amy, it was the first time you ever really got into the comic book mind. It was good.
Nah, dude. See, I don't agree with that, man. Because Brody, you have Brody. Dude, you had a Stan Lee cameo.
Yeah, but they didn't go like behind the scenes on any like comic book stuff other than them asking what the thing is made out of.
Okay. But
what?
I understood it. I was like, I got it. Okay. Yeah, and that's what's cool about it, though, about any of these movies, any of the comics. Everybody's got their own twists and flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Makes this industry so much fun. Let's see. Min comes in to say, "Clerks with a Heart, all Jedi has is a bunch of Muppets." I hate that line. I hate that line. Oh, jeez. Kevin Smith is king. I started paying more attention to comics after Comic Book Men. Shame on they sold the stash, I think. Actually, they
moved.
They sold it. They did
two
move
streets
it, yeah.
over. They actually did a whole parade around the block to the new location.
They carried all of the large props and they shut the streets down so they could do it. Red Bank, New Jersey, man. What
it is still open, but the show is no longer running. But they do have a much bigger store.
Facility.
Yeah.
Rose Kirby on YouTube comes in and says, "So how long does the trivia last?" It's going to go every week, Rose.
Mm-hmm.
When do you announce the trivia winner? Because I can't do this much longer. Rose?
Mondays.
Yeah, it should be just about every Monday. We've announced the winner a few times already on the show, but in case you missed it, Nobody's Illusion was the winner. And then Rose Kirby, you yourself were also the winner. Well, because this week we did 2 polls for the same trivia week.
Yeah.
Because we weren't prepared to make the announcement last week. And so we went, because last week was kind of a shortened week when we first started it. So this will be the only week where there are 2 winners. And yeah, we will get with you guys and make sure to get a special badge in the system awarded for you.
Hey, boys.
Dex says Dogma is great. Cool. Thanks for coming and hang out.
My curfew's up. I got.
Hey, Jared.
That's appreciated.
Chocolate Spoon says your mother's a tracer.
Man, I'm an inker, dude. She was an inker, man.
I was gonna ask if he got the reference. Good job. Good job.
I made him watch it.
You did? Bravo.
Laters, y'all. Thanks for letting me hang out.
Anytime.
Have a good night. See you, everybody.
Yeah.
Dag on Twitch comes to say, I'm also a sucker for anything that involves downright. Yes. Greatest villain ever. Die Hard. Done.
Was so Die Hard 2. Wasn't that one?
I said in Die Hard.
Oh, I thought you said Die Hard 2.
Oh, I might have said in Die Hard 2.
Also.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I gotcha. I was surprised, like, when I heard Alan Rickman was going to be in it, I was like, really? Like, I didn't know Kevin Smith was big enough to pull in those, and then to find out what he was playing. Oh, man, that was so perfect. So,
some of the lines he's got in that movie are brilliant, too.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Nobody's Illusion. Oh, wait. That's still around? That's awesome. Yep, it's still around. GG Illusion, says Dag. Leslie says, see ya, Bug. Dag says, Die Hard, Galaxy Quest. Dude, I grew up on that show. Love that movie.
You remember those
so
cosplayers running around that Fan X?
Yeah.
Dude,
and they did it perfectly, too.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly like
they never broke character.
Yeah, and Harry Potter, of course. Yeah,
Oh,
he brilliant as Severus and Potter. Brilliant. And I'm not even a Potter fan, to be honest with you.
Should we get back to the news?
I mean, we could try, but I'm having a lot of fun just talking at this point. Because Lord
right.
knows I like the way my voice sounds.
Well, let's go on to the Justice League. Finally finished. They're
oh
done.
my Lord. You mean the movie that we've already seen is finally done?
No, this won't be anything like what you've seen. It might have a couple of parts, and you might recognize some of the actors, but it's all new.
All right,
So-
chat right now. Let us know. Are you looking forward to the Snyder Cut? Yes or no? I need to know. I need to know what we're working with here. You know what I mean? Because
yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like we bring up this thing like every other week.
we do, but that's because they're like, hey, new little tidbit, and it's like, quit giving us the tidbits and just give us the damn movie. But now we have confirmed. Wait, it is March 18th, 2021. That is when it will be released on HBO Max.
Yep. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's check in with chat and see what they say. Nobody's Listener says, maybe. Chocolate Spoon says, not really. Jay Smith Dijarda says, didn't even see the last Justice League. Dad comes in to say, I wasn't even looking forward to the theatrical release. Min comes in to say, I think it's a trap.
Man, there is a lot of love for Zack Snyder's vision here.
Niles comes in to say, nope.
No. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. So the only thing I'm not looking forward to is the version of the Flash. I don't like it, but other than that, I'm totally digging it.
All right, let's see how well chat knows us. Chat, which one of us is the DC fanboy?
You got to ask an easy question. Come on now. Come on.
Just wait for somebody to look in the background and be like, I don't know, maybe the dude with a giant Star Wars shield. Let's see. Oh, right off the bat, M. Scott.
Mm-hmm.
And the judge says, nope, refuse to give them money for the crap that they've been releasing. Andrew, we're going to have to ask you to quit beating around the bush and tell us how you really feel.
Well,
let's go to say Russell. Chuck Spoon says, I do like Ben as Batman. Yes.
Yeah.
And Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And Wonder Woman. Yes, I would agree with that too. I think it's mostly the Flash and Cyborg. I don't. And see, I like the Flash. And I
hated the Flash.
Dude, I like Spider-Man. Or Spider-Man. Geez, Superman.
Mm-hmm.
I like everybody that they cast for everything. I just didn't like that movie. I just didn't like Justice League. I thought that they dropped
the ball.
So much potential. Yeah.
Yeah. Just the tonal shift throughout the movie it just didn't make sense.
Men on Facebook comes to say the dude with the shoes. Should let you know, man, it shows his name right in front of him, but Dad comes to say they just need to get the DCAU people to do the cinema releases and stop teasing us. I would agree with that. Actually, yeah. I would. I'm not a huge fan of everything they do, to be clear. I think I'm vocal enough about that, but I think that's a great idea. JD Smith Digiardo says, look, I even like the 80s Swamp Thing movies. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But I wasn't, but I haven't even gotten around to Wonder Woman 84, Wonder Boy, Justice League. Haven't been wowed. Waterboy. Wow. Ouch. That hurt.
Yeah, 1984. That was kind of a rough movie. It had a lot of potential, but it was
worst CGI I've seen in a
I think if it wasn't for the CGI, like if they went back and redid that CGI, it would be a lot better.
Mm-hmm. Chuck Spoon says, I want to see you get down with those. We've all been asking for it. He just won't give it to us. I'm excited for the new Batman with the vampire. I'm actually looking forward to that, though.
Yeah.
I think Robert Pattinson's a badass actor, guys.
Oh, my face itches so bad. I'm sorry.
If you guys haven't and you're wondering if he'll be able to play Bruce Wayne well, go watch The Lighthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he is a very good actor.
I think since Twilight, he's actually really gone above and beyond to prove himself as a good actor.
Yeah, and he's pulled it off. I think he's going to do really well. But you know what I want to see? I want them to take Brightburn and explore that. Was that the name of it? Brightburn?
Mm-hmm.
Evil Kid Superman? Yeah. Pick Brightburn back up, make a whole Justice League off of that universe. Go.
Didn't they do that kind of with The Boys?
I mean, kinda. But dude, can you imagine like an evil Flash?
That would be epic.
Dude. Like, yes, evil Aquaman.
See,
You know
what I
mean?
think would be awesome is if they built that up to be kind of like the DC's version of what is that? Earth 3, and then had a face off.
Ooh, good call. Min comes in to say, could Wonder Woman 1984 maybe made to look like it was filmed in 84? The CGI looked like it was. The rest of the movie didn't really.
You know, I like how with WandaVision, they actually did the CGI and stuff like that for the time. That was so awesome.
Hold on. We got to bring that up later because the last 2 times I wanted to bring up WandaVision, everybody's like, no, I haven't seen it yet.
Well, I'm not waiting a whole year to talk about it.
I can't. We're going to be talking about it tonight. Later,
Okay,
but we're going to be talking about it. Chocolate Spoon comes in to say they're expanding that to make a whole evil Justice League. They wanted to, and there's actually Easter eggs in that movie that point out the entire thing that they were looking to do because they wanted it to totally connect with other movies, and they dropped it entirely. Warner Brothers dropped every one of the scripts. So the only way we're going to see that is if it's homemade.
Dude, wouldn't it be cool to see like a Green Lantern version in that universe?
Ooh, good one, dude. That would be really rad. Rose Kirby comes in to say, can you think of someone sitting through 4 hours for that? Not sure, but I can't wait to see it. I mean, yeah. I mean, come on. How many of us binge watch a Netflix season?
Okay, yeah. When Netflix first came out with Daredevil, I was like, all right, everybody don't call me for 2 days.
Guilty.
Punisher,
Dude,
same thing.
Punisher?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then when Iron Fist,
I lost all productivity for 3 days when
Oh,
Punisher
yeah.
came out.
Yeah.
3 full days, everyone. I sat and watched Punisher and then was so excited at the end of it that I went back through and rewatched it while pausing everything and then going back to my comics and then searching Google and trying to see if I just figured out a Easter egg before anybody else did.
See, I did the same thing with Daredevil, man. I was like, yes, this is perfect. But Iron Fist, man, I told everybody the same thing. Leave me alone. I'm going to watch this. And I sat down to watch it. And like an hour later, I'm calling everybody up. Yeah, so you need me to do something? All right, what was it?
What was that? You needed to move a bed? Let's go. I'm happy to do it.
That was a rough show.
Now, as Black on YouTube comes in to say, Justice League has great actors, but crap writing.
Agreed.
I would agree with that. Although I will say that I think that the editing had a lot to do with it as well. Like, because even on some
and the reshoots, there was a lot of the reshoots that they were like, we're going to add more humor because Marvel's adding humor and that seems to work. And so they added the humor and it was like, here's a dark moment. Now they're making a joke. And it's like, wait, what?
It was weird. I think they were trying to go Guardians of the Galaxy with it, but dude, DC is supposed to be dark. Let's have fun that way.
One of the things I was actually surprised about was, that scene where what is his name? Ezra Miller as the Flash. He's signing in to see his dad, and that dude like taps him on the shoulder. So he does that quick. It doesn't tap him on the shoulder. He's all yelling at him like, "Move!" So he does the glasses and stuff like that. That was actually Zack Snyder, not Joss Whedon.
Oh, weird.
I was surprised. I was like, "Holy crap!" Because that fits so well with Whedon stuff. So,
yeah, that's strange. Chocolate Spoon says they mention evil. This is going back and talking about Brightburn. They mention evil Aquaman and evil Batman sounding people in the film. Yes, towards the end. They also mention there is mention of a Wonder Woman-esque character, and there's also mention of who was it? Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor's as a sideline mention in the film. I think it was a television in the background of a bar or something like that. You see something about Luthor Corps. But yeah, like unfortunately Warner Brothers just said nope, because Brightburn didn't do that well in theaters. But what's interesting is that Brightburn was actually never even promoted as a DC film. Warner Brothers removed all of the DC information off of it.
But when you watch it, come on, that is a DC film.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I mean the marketing, so the posters and everything that you saw in the movie theater, stuff like that, nobody had any idea. And if you weren't a comic fan, you never knew that there was like a dark side. Well, excuse me, a dark side to the comics, not dark side the character. So let's see. Deg says so Injustice. It's very close to what is it? Injustice 2 that follows that storyline, right? Yeah. Which will also be a part of the new Suicide Squad game, if I remember right, is going to have the evil Superman. Let's see here. Chuck Spoon comes back to say, bummer. I know, I was stoked too. Deg says, it's the classic quote, we want to have our own version of MCU without putting in the foundation work. Quote, problem that has plagued cinema recently. Another thing with that, though, is that the MCU wouldn't be the MCU if it wasn't for Iron Man. Like the MCU was never intentional in the way that it's done now. It was Iron Man came out and killed it. Like Jon Favreau just absolutely decimated everybody's expectations. The budget wasn't anything close to what MCU.
Here's to Favreau.
Thank you for everything you've done. I know. Do you think there's some some other universe where Favreau's working on DC movies? How crazy would that be, right?
He's still playing Foggy Nelson somewhere in the multiverse.
Ooh, love it. JD Smith Digiartist says Netflix Daredevil might be my favorite MCU property.
Okay. Just to let you know, there have been reports that Charlie Cox, who played Daredevil, or Matt Murdock, has finished shooting scenes for Spider-Man 3. Ooh. So, I don't know if...
Is that official?
That was on his Twitter account. He put that he just finished. So, that being said, I don't know if he's going to play Daredevil, but I'm pretty sure he will play Matt Murdock. I mean, after all, Spider-Man is kind of possibly facing some legal issues right now.
I mean, yeah. That's my business card holder, too.
Yeah.
Which the coolest thing ever.
This would be a great way to also introduce She-Hulk.
I feel like this is a perfect opportunity to showcase how similar Chocolate Spoon and I really are. Chocolate Spoon comes in to say, Punisher's my favorite. Check out my desktop wallpapers. And on my other two monitors, I've got the Punisher logos, and they all animate out and stuff like that. It's froze right now because we're doing a live stream, and I'm trying to free up RAM because I only got 64 gigs, y'all. Got it.
So, as far as Punisher, love Punisher. The Netflix series, that's got to be my all-time favorite, and then followed that up by Dirty Laundry. Then you got the Tom Jane Punisher, and then oh crap, what is that guy? He did Punisher Warzone.
Oh,
I still love Punisher
I see his
Warzone.
face.
Don't get me wrong, but it wasn't my absolute favorite. And then followed that up by my least favorite has to be the Dolph Lundgren one. Although still loved it.
I'm sorry. I think he might be going through a tunnel right now. We seem to have lost Matt, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay. I'll keep you safe. The bad man's not here to hurt you anymore. Bad man.
Bad man is back.
All right, Dad comes to say DCU directing is a travesty. There's no concise vision anywhere or cohesive vision. I think that's the biggest problem. Yeah. Jester says I can't stand Batflick. What?
I actually really liked him as.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. I gotta say, but to each their own kind of a thing. That's what's so great about this industry is all of us have our faves, all of us have our dislikes, and there's something for everybody. Rose Kirby on YouTube says, "Hey, I'm waiting to get Daredevil 3 so I can watch season 1, 2, and 3." Well, you're gonna love it. Spoiler alert, it's fantastic. That's really not a spoiler, but I feel like I have to say that anyways. Dag says, you know what annoys me about the DCU? The comics themselves are not about the characters. They're about the iconography. DC is a world of gods and deals with how they interact with humanity, with the concepts of being human, despite being, well, superhuman. That's a really good point. Yeah, the movies fail to accurately portray, they kind of show Superman's power.
Well, they went all sorts of God complex with Man of Steel.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy the characters themselves, the stories that forget about them being gods or anything like that. I want to read them as a character. One of my favorite Batman comics, honestly, is the one where it's not even actually a Batman comic. It's what is it called? Infinite Crisis. That one issue where Tim Drake's dad dies, and Batman's trying to hold Tim Drake back as he's freaking out, holy crap. And it was so
what
good.
about when you as a DC fan look at the Frank Miller setup from the comics, how that migrated over into Christopher Nolan into the Dark Knight series on film.
Okay.
Did you like that?
No, I did not. Now,
Really?
here's why. Everybody looks at Frank Miller's work as this is the end all to Batman. And there's been so many better stories out there.
But Frank Miller sold books, homie.
Yeah, he did. He did. I will give him that. But towards the end of all his run with the character, Frank Miller kind of went batshit crazy. Let's face it.
Yeah.
No, not in a good way. Not in a good way. Dude,
hey, it was great for us comic fans.
No, it wasn't.
Weird
it
stuff,
wasn't.
dude.
Okay, dude. When Batman in the All-Star Batman and Robin, when he finally met Robin and he's like, you're recruited. End of story. And he's like, you will eat rats in the Batcave. What? And then later on, in life, if all of Frank Miller's Batmans, anything are all connected. So at the very end in Dark Knight 3, when it turns out Robin is the bad guy, and then he kicks him in a volcano and he's like, nah, he could have been a good soldier. It's like, wait, what? They totally ruined Dick Grayson in that. And then
you're really offended right now, aren't you?
I am. They didn't care, dude.
How could you do my boy like this? How
Dick
could
Grayson
you do my boy?
is my second favorite character in all of comics.
Who is?
Dick Grayson.
I don't know. I don't think you're telling the truth. Look behind you. Where's all the Dick Grayson at? I see Batman all
on
over
the desk, or on the table right there. It's
okay. All right.
It's at Stitch Tunes.
That's
I
right,
love
ladies and
Stitch
gentlemen.
Tunes, man.
Illuminati confirmed. The Jester comes in to say Brightburn is already a sequel. The first movie was Crimson Bolt. I will never agree with that. Crimson Bolt was hilarious. But no way. I know there's like a huge movement on the internet too. That's like, no, this was a part of the same universe. Blah blah. Like that's one with like what's his name? He played Dwight Schrute on The Office, and Fishboy and Hostiles Corpses. I forget the guy's name. Really cool guy though. We hung out with him actually. I feel like a jerk now. He was at a convention. And he was really cool. Let me catch up on chat real quick, guys. Sorry, we're a little bit behind. The Chuck Spoon says, "I thought they were bringing in Punisher too."
Okay, that's something that Frey and I were actually talking about because he shared an article with me and on Skype saying that they're going to reboot Punisher but still have the same characters, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm fine with that, except for the fact that if they bring in Charlie Cox but they're not rebooting the character, like how does that work?
I don't know, but I will also say one thing that's got me a little nervous. I don't know how much I can say about this, but I can tell you this much. I am friends with a person that works on the current Punisher books on social media. That's a simple way to put it. And I have seen that their current work has been cut. Which means that I have a feeling that the new Punisher books that are currently being inked and colored are being cut off.
Really?
I believe because of the political environment.
That is kind of a rough one because I mean
there's been a lot of stuff in the news lately that Marvel has been getting pushed to retire the Punisher as a series in the comics. But we'll see. I think maybe what they'll do is they'll make it take a break. I mean, I get it though. It does it's a little weird when in the comics you've got Captain America standing right next to the Punisher and you're like, wait a minute,
I'm
pretty sure Captain wouldn't see the Punisher as a hero. I mean, the Punisher is still a villain.
Yeah, well, in the comics they've fought side by side like Civil War, and then right after Civil War, Punisher was like, "I'm the new Captain America," which I honestly got to say was one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen.
Let's see. Chuck Spoon says, "Oh my God!" When they played Tom Waits and he walked over to them with that sledgehammer, I was like, "Yes!" I was too. In fact, there's a post I made on social media where it's the day that the first season came out on Netflix. I just put, "I'm so in love with this glorious violence," and now I see it like on my history thing pop up on social media, and I'm like, "What was I on? What was I drinking? What was in my mind that night?"
It's like I told you in that Skype. Let me see if I can find it. They need to do like a bloody story, so bloody that it makes a Netflix show look like an episode of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. They really need to do such a violent movie that it's almost like NC-17 just because of violence alone.
They have like a Rob Zombie version of the Punisher.
That would be
what the world needs.
epic.
Nobody's Illusion says, "My favorite Marvel is Guardians of the Galaxy or Doctor Strange. Strange is awesome. DC, Constantine all the way." Constantine has been such a ridiculously good book. It has always been a great book. And I know everybody thinks I'm constantly bagging on DC. I'm not. I mean, DC makes a lot of stuff that I like. I just really prefer DC's non-generic superhero stuff. Stuff like
anything from the Vertigo line, dude, like the Swamp Thing, Sandman,
V for Vendetta. So good. 300. There's a lot of really cool stuff on DC. I prefer what they see as not their most valuable commodities for some reason. But like I said, everybody's different. Dad comes to say, "Well, my favorite DC is Identity Crisis." Good one.
Identity Crisis was good until towards the end.
Frank Miller went off the rails. Yes. No, not good. Strong opinions. I'm vibing with them, Scott, right now. Sorry, guys, we're really behind on chat. So
holy crap! Yeah, we are.
J. Smith Digiartist says, "Unpopular opinion: the Joker didn't need to peel off his face to be creepy. If you can't get the joke over what the reader says he is, you can put the writer's time out."
Yeah, that was the shock value that I don't think went anywhere.
cover art. I think that's what it was all for.
Yeah.
Was they wanted to have something enticing to get crazy name creators to want to do that cover. Let's see. Underneath the Harley Quinn said like Dick Grayson's to me. Big oof. Chocolate Spoon says they say he was going to be part of it. I think you're talking about the MCU stuff still. Nobody knows yet if Punisher's can be a part of MCU. I hope so.
I want it. I want it so bad. You have no idea. I want them to bring everybody from the Defenders over. If you want to reboot them all, but keep the same actors.
Yep.
And
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. JD Smith Digiarda says we need the Punisher around. I hope he makes Snowflake sweat. I mean, he does in the comics.
Oh yeah.
Punisher sees Cap as a hero, though. Yeah, Punisher is a bit problematic in current environment. Exactly.
That's the problem. I think they were honestly. It wouldn't surprise me if they were planning on it, going, "Yep, we're doing it," and then everything happened at DC, and they're like, "Nope, never mind. Don't know what's going on."
In chat, Jared, aka Bug Magnet, via YouTube, via tucking his kids in, takes the time out to say, "I love V for Vendetta." Jared, aka Bug Magnet, knows V for Vendetta.
Mm-hmm. We learned them good.
Chat, is he talking about the book or the movie? You decide.
Man, honestly, the book and the movie were so different. They had a lot of similarities, but so different. So different. I got to say, though, one of my favorite scenes of the movie is when he goes on that V rant at when he first meets Evie. Not in the book.
Nope, but it's still really good.
Oh, it's
I
epic.
actually have an actual prop from that movie signed.
Really?
Hanging up on the wall behind me. Yeah.
Nice.
Everybody just thinks it's on a non-mask, but right there. Right. How do I do this?
Yep. Right over. Right there. Yep.
Yep. And then that mask is a Jason mask signed by the first Jason.
Wow.
I got a weird collection, y'all.
Wait, the first Jason?
The very first one. The kid in the lake.
Jason, okay, I was gonna say Jason Voorhees didn't even wear the mask until 3 or 4.
Nope. On 3.
3.
But yeah,
okay.
and the reason, and everybody's gonna say, well, that's not really the first Jason. It is. It's the first time you see the character Jason. And even though he doesn't wear that mask, it's still that character as an adult becomes supernatural and does all these things. It's important to me, and that's why I like it. Let's see. D Jackson comes in to say, hello, CryptoComics chat. What's up, man? Thanks for joining us. I said, man, I don't know. Man, woman, whatever you'd like to be called. How's it going? Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Jay Smith Digiarda says, the Punisher isn't supposed to be safe and comfortable. He should make readers question their own moral code. Absolutely agreed. Absolutely agreed. The Ninja says, nice. Deg says, hello back. Nobody's Illusion says, hello back. Chocolate Spoon says, no, I was talking about Dwight. LOL. Super. Crap, guys, I'm so far back on chat. I'm just going to rush through these really quick here, guys. I apologize. Chuck Spoon says, I saw a documentary or an interview where they were talking about how he was going to be in something. I don't see where the follow-up is to that. Jared comes in to say, I'm pretty sure V was just one of those comics to tell the future like The Simpsons. It feels like it, only telling the past, repeating in the future. Because remember the 5th of November. Jackson comes in on Twitch. Said Justice League Dark was amaze balls.
Oh, everything that the animated movies have done has been top notch so far. I haven't seen the new one, the Batman. What is it? The Blood of the Dragon or something?
Yeah, just totally. We doing this? Okay, Watchmen, Booker movie.
Are you asking me that?
I'm saying book.
Oh yeah,
what would
book.
you say?
Book.
I say book hands down.
Now,
the movie was great.
Here is the problem with the Watchmen book, though. There is one. Let me explain.
The fact that Rourke's face always has my parents fighting.
No, I was so young when that book first came out and I read it. I mean, I didn't understand anything political at the time. Like nothing, right? So I read it and I'm like, I am so confused. And then I read it again when the movie came out, like I went and seen the movie and I was like, oh, okay, now I understand what they were saying way, way back in the day. And then I read the book again. And because by doing it that way, it was almost like the book was more like adding to the movie. So, but the book, hands down.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Rose comes in to say, thank you for 6 months. You've got me through in the announcement at the beginning. Until next time, starry eyes and kisses. Oh. We love you, Rose.
Love you,
amazing. Dad comes to say, I don't know about Bug Mag, but for me, I honestly like the movie more for V.
Oh, the movie was great. Don't get me wrong. It was awesome. With V for Vendetta, there was some stuff in the book that I just didn't like. Like Evie being a prostitute and stuff like that. There was just so much stuff that didn't resonate with me.
Yeah. Watchmen film was good. I've not read Watchmen comic. I know I'm a barbarian. No, dude. There's so many great comics out there. That's what's, you know what I mean? Nobody's read them all. Nobody has. And if people try to pretend like they have, then they're just kind of being asses. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's so amazing about this industry is there are always 15 more comics line up. Plus, like, did you guys know that V was actually made to be a full series? So right now, somewhere, there's a whole script for run-on comics that just keep going.
That's epic. I honestly didn't know that. Yeah.
I would love to find those, even just to read the scripts, man, because the writing I thought was really good. I thought. Let's see. LOL, the DJ is a dude. Cool. Congratulations. Jay Smith Digiartist on Twitch says it's true. As with First Jason, even his band is called First Jason. That is also true. It's Ari Lehman, I think was his name. Ari. I think that was his name. It was super cool though, and can really put back whiskeys.
Really?
I tell you what, yeah. Oh yeah. Him and the guy that played Rufio from Hook.
Oh yeah.
I know that sounds ridiculous, but me and my buddy, we got drunk with those two at an after party after a convention in Salt Lake, of all places, where they barely even serve alcohol. But it was great. It was fun. I mean, how many times in your life are you going to be able to party with the guy that that was Rufio? Also note that he doesn't get upset if you just continuously go Rufio like throughout the bar. Dude doesn't mind it at all. Great guy. I think it was a DJ too. I don't remember. Nice. Rose Kirby says it's 3:30 sleepy time. Good night, Rose. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Rose.
DJ Thanks says it's a shame that they're trying to keep up on chat now that we're here, huh? Hey. I'm trying. I am trying. All right. DJ thinks that's funny. Nobody's Loser says HBO series. Dex says Watchmen book is better. V movie is better.
I have not watched the HBO series.
Y'all are sleeping on the Invisibles. I haven't checked that out yet. I'll be honest with you. I haven't had a chance to, but I've heard good things. I've heard really good things. Also says take care, Rose. Jared says the answer is movie. We knew. Chuck Spoon says they're bringing back the original style of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. How do you feel? I love it. I thought the original. I mean, it's dark, very dark, but I thought it was really cool. I mean, I think Last Ronin is clearly selling well. I mean, since you can't find it anywhere. Well, you can find it from some people that bought 60 copies at their local store and reselling it on Facebook. Jerks. Jared says, I didn't even know that V was a comic until I met these two. That's funny. V is, I shit you not, I found a copy of V under my daughter's pillow. Like, that's how I knew I was doing okay at this dad thing.
Nice.
Because I was like,
Bravo.
Okay. I don't let her around sharp objects that frequently, but I think it's clear why. Chuck Spoon says practical effects suits. Artificial AI says, I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm just supporting crypto. I don't know. Thanks, man. We're talking about different comic books, stuff like that right now. Earlier, we were talking a lot about crypto. So you missed some of the fun jokes, but we'll get around to it, I'm sure. Dex says, Ford, I'm loving the resurgence of practical effects. Jared says that's awesome. AI crypto will free the world. Artificial says, hey, I'll get drunk with you guys. Cool. Thank God. I'm 3 minutes behind on chat still. I'm trying to get here. Chuck Spoon says, we're in the planning stages of T3 Comics, short film based on comics and a random B-film horror.
Nice.
We're going to show that commercial here in a
Dude.
second. Dag says, looky, I get hooky. Right on, dude. DJ says, wait, I'm really confused why one of you is wearing a God of War face paint.
Who is?
Just
Frey?
now notice that.
You wearing makeup, Frey?
You know what? I'm cosplaying as the boy, okay? I'm a little upset that nobody's realized it until now. So thank you, DJ. Jed says cheers. Artificial says cheers. DJ says, I mean, Kratos is a cool character, but still must be a reason.
Yeah, hanging out with my daughter, and she did the makeup. So, and we got done like just a few minutes before we went live. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is that I can say as a father, when your daughter asks if she can paint your fingernails or put makeup on your face, you just nod your head and say yes. That's what you do. Thankfully, he didn't come on looking the way that I would expect him to look if she wanted to do makeup. Clearly, I got to have my daughter hang out with yours.
She loves to cosplay and do all this kind of stuff. It's so often like we'll be like, all right, kid, time for bed. She'll come out of her room to say goodnight. And it's like, whoa, what the hell? And, you know, there'll be something. And she always does a great job.
Yeah, I think it looks cool.
So
looks like chat does too. DJ says that's the best reason to be in God of War face paint. It really is. Chuck Spoon says she did a great job. Min says she did a great job. Dag says, can we get our best boy out of Scott?
Boy, I can't.
There we go. Yeah, I told him at the top of the stream, I was like, you got to do it. You got to do it, man. All right, so let's keep going here with the news because we still got a little bit more to go, and I'm finally caught up with chat for now. Thanks, DJ. All right, I love this story. I am super stoked about this story. Let's pull it up here. A 12-year-old breaks the Guinness World Record for a Millennium Falcon Lego kit. Yes. It goes off of speed, right?
Yeah.
The
12 years
time
old,
build.
puts the whole thing together, and I don't even remember how much time, but I mean, it's set a world record.
59.72 seconds. 1 minute, 59.72 seconds.
I can't even build a box in that much time out of Legos, let alone a Millennium Falcon. So bravo to that kid.
Oh, wow.
I mean, first off, we're raising the next generation right. If they're like, give me old school Legos and I'm going to make a Millennium Falcon, you know, you just can't beat that.
Dude, so cool. And I mean, it's the smaller one. If everybody's wondering, it's not like the giant one, but still, y'all, I can't even open the box in less than a minute.
They do tape those really well. Yeah.
I mean, 1 to 99 my ass. You know what I mean? Come on, chat. You know what's up. Please tell me.
Well, that's cool, man. I mean, 12 years old, Millennium Falcon.
Please tell me I'm not alone. All right, so let's get in here. Let's talk about different crowdfunding campaigns that are going live right now. Because
yes. All right, where's Chocolate Spoon on there? Come on, I know you're in chat. All right, let's start with his.
He's been waiting. I feel like he's like, wait a minute. Talk about Death Dwells. Talk about Death Dwells. So here's what we got. We got Death Dwells. It's out on Kickstarter right now. The book looks rad. If you guys are into horror stuff, we've been talking a lot about that tonight. This book, I'm excited for it. I'm very
play
stoked.
the intro. Play the intro for it. Come on.
Oh, should we just play this?
Hell yeah. Wait, Chocolate Spoon. Can we? I know you're out there.
Come on, Chocolate. He put yes'em.
All right, do it.
Okay, let's go. Dude, it looks so good. It looks so good.
This one, it has 13 days to go, guys. We got to get this funded. Got to get this funded.
For real. And guys, like it comes from T3, who also made Book of Sarah. This is the variant cover that's in CryptoComics right now.
Yeah.
But guys, like the storytelling, the writing, everything about these books is fantastic. And what's really, really cool about Death Dwells is that the creator behind Death Dwells actually wanted to redo the book. Felt like they left too much, cutting room floor, quote unquote, type of thing. So I'm really looking forward to it. You can actually also read the older version of Death Dwells on CryptoComics right now. But the reason that I'm bringing up Book of Sarah is this is one of my favorite books inside of the system. It is fantastic.
The art reminds me of like Jerry Ordway, doesn't it?
Yes. And it's just, I dig it, man. It's such a cool book. It's such a different type of layout. It's cool.
But Death Dwells, man, it's got this creepy, eerie vibe to it. You feel that isolation that the character is going through, and it's the perfect comic to come out in this kind of pandemic and day and age. So it's so good. So good. So get on there, get this thing funded. 13 days to go. Let's make it happen, guys.
Yes, I want a copy of this book.
I want the physical copy in my hand.
Now.
Make it happen.
Let's see. Right behind that, we got Fractured Shards by Sean.
That one just ended 4 hours ago at this point. They did a killing on it, man.
They did. So should we play the trailer for it?
Yeah.
Y'all missed out on this if you didn't back it already, but
play
the trailer one last time. Let's check it out.
And sorry. And there was a tier that I don't think anybody actually got, that you could have had a bathtub conversation with Dan Furigal from Spartacus.
100%. I'm pretty sure I saw that your wife posted on social media that she had subscribed to that. I don't know. Maybe you should check it out. Let's watch the trailer, guys.
My name is Detective Sebastian Vitro of the District Major Crimes Unit. And I see things.
Where are we going?
Horrible things.
You'll see.
When a moment in time fractures, a shard can avenge a life.
Sebastian.
So I just checked the credit card statement, and it looks like she bought 2 of them.
We've also got Temerity 2. Temerity 2 is crowdfunding right now.
She bought 2.
Temerity 2 has got a video, guys. Look at this, Matt. Look at this instead of your phone's bank statement.
Do you need someone taken out? Or a high-profile individual protected? Or maybe you just need someone to pick up the pizza? Well, look no further. We have the team just for you. Meet 1U1523, or Teru if you can't remember numbers. and Naya. These two are the best work-for-hire duo in the galaxy. Don't believe me? Check out their impressive resumes. Okay, so maybe they don't look so good on paper, but trust me, they're formidable. Welcome to the Temerity.
Hi, my name's Chad Harden. I've been drawing comics for 14 years, and hopefully you've read and seen some of my work in Harley Quinn.
Hi, I'm Gemma Young, the writer of Temerity. I've been developing comics since I was in junior high, and I started self-publishing Children of Elder in 2012.
Me and Gemma started working together on Temerity over 2 years ago. I wanted to do a sci-fi comic that had a fantasy element, and Gemma said, well, I have an idea. Gemma read me the first chapter as we drove home from an exhausting convention. I hadn't slept in days, but the story was so interesting that it kept me awake the whole trip home. We've been waiting for the right time for this to happen, and that time is now.
Temerity is about Teru, a genetically enhanced super soldier who escapes the project that created him. He ends up on the Temerity, working for a work-for-hire group. He's teamed up with Naya, who's a crazy sugar-addicted marksman, and she helps him get acquainted with life outside the military as they take on fun, over-the-top jobs.
This is a great story, great art that helps you escape, lots of fun pop culture references, lots of humor sprinkled throughout, an engaging comic that will keep you coming back for more. I love working with Gemma. She's organized and has it all together where I don't. And really the number one thing is we're friends. We have a lot of similar interests, including Japanese comics, or as kids call them today, manga. Another great thing is I think my sensibilities are geared towards my generation, whereas hers are geared towards the up-and-coming generation. The people who will keep comics alive. That speaks to people who want to read comics now. Putting us together creates a captivating dynamic. She's good at writing love interest, character development, and I'm good at drawing spaceships, ninjas, robots, things like that. Hopefully it'll be like Wonder Twin powers activate.
Wonder Frame's powers activate! In the form of an ice pencil!
In the form of a fluffy cat!
We have put so much thought and research into providing rewards for our backers. In addition to getting exclusive first print run copies of the comics, you'll also get the chance to get your hands on guest art prints, CGC rated books, metal trading cards, and even some experiential rewards. Of course, that list will grow substantially as we reach our stretch goals. We are excited to announce that it's really...
Now, I know that there's more to that commercial, but let's just replay the very best part.
Wonder Frame's powers activate! In the form of an ice pencil!
In the form of a fluffy cat!
All right, guys, there's something I do want to say. We're talking about these Kickstarters and stuff like that. We're not actually getting paid for, promoting these or anything like that. We're not getting a cut off the royalty. They're not paying us for any marketing or anything like that. They're just great creators. They happen to, be friends with CryptoComics, and so that's it. Like, we want to see these made. We're not getting paid or anything like that for it. So
that's
when
the
you do
future
see
of this
these
industry that we want to see, is the creators getting the respect that their time and energy and talent, frankly, really deserves.
Yeah.
So that's why we do this. And you can support the creators as well. Go to CryptoComics.com, sign up, read their books, leave them reviews. We're about to go into live transactions, everybody. What that means is that all of the books that you can currently read for free right now will be removed from the accounts, and you'll be able to purchase any of those. When you purchase it, it greatly directly benefits that creator financially. But up until that point, leaving a review lets other people know what you think about those books. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, it helps us build the marketplace out for the community so that the community can find new comics, can find other indie creators that they might enjoy. Find the next Gemma Young or Chad Harden, and frankly, find a lot of these comics like Death Dwells that I think a lot of people wouldn't normally be able to find in today's day and age, especially with COVID. Our comic shops are closed down, stuff like that's going on. It's kind of rough for creators right now, especially indie. So yeah, your reviews mean a lot, guys. Mean a whole lot for those creators. So thank you, everybody who's actively doing.
This is the type of comic industry that we want out there. I mean, we want people like Chocolate Spoon. We need his work out there. Gemma, Chad, Sean, all their stuff.
Mhm.
It's so amazing. So
Let me check in chat here. Nobody's Loser says yes. By the way, that ad was for the first comic anyways, so some of it might not have been relevant. That's very true. So check out their Kickstarter, check out their Indiegogo campaign. Give me just a second and I will throw a link up in chat for that so you guys can go and check that out. They've got different backing rewards. They got different stuff like that. Temerity 2 is absolutely rad. I will say that. Excuse me, the Temerity the Runaway. Let me word it that way. Is very, very good. And I will also say that the two handsome devils in front of you have a cameo in one of the Temerity pages coming up. So
not as Kratos.
Not as Kratos. But I'm sure we could probably talk to Chad and get that changed up a little bit. Dag says, nope, that Temerity ad is for Runaway. Yes. Nobody's Loser says exact date or question mark. The dates for any of these crowdfunding campaigns are on their Kickstarters and their Indiegogo campaigns.
Temerity the Runaway has 10 days left. So get in there. Get in there quick.
Yep. Deg says it uses art from Sayonara issue 1 because that's ads. Very true. Very true. DJ also says Temerity 2 is being kickstarted right now. I think there's a week to go. Let's see. Chuck Smooth says you guys are great. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh. Dex says, I want the link for the Cyberpunk thing, please. Absolutely. Did I not put that in chat? My apologies. That one's actually called Fractured Shards.
That one ended about 4 hours ago.
It just ended, but you can put that you're interested on their Kickstarter page. One other thing you can also do is look for Sean Keenan. He jumps up in the chat here pretty frequently. He's also pretty frequently on our social media pages. So if you want, we can definitely tie you up so that you guys can get stuff right from him. Deg says 9 days ago on Temerity Runaway. Oh no, it's ended. It did end. And that's the thing about these crowdfunding campaigns, guys, is
get them while they're hot.
We tend to talk about them a lot, but that's why. 30 days isn't that long of a run to be on crowdfunding. So
speaking of which, Tommy, Tommy, with Endless Moons, he's got a last name that's really hard to pronounce. So when he joins us, we'll actually have to get him to give us the pronunciation. I can't even pronounce that. Right.
Yeah, he'll be on Friday with us for Spotlight with him. It's going to be pretty rad. So look forward to that. Keep in mind, we've got the how-to series on Wednesday as well. So come back and check that out. DJ says, I look forward to being able to throw more money at creators soon. I'm going to be honest with you. What is just as helpful for creators is sharing their content, sharing out videos, the one that you're watching right now, sharing out the spotlights, especially sharing out the crowdfunding ads you might see and post up on social media is super helpful for them, guys.
Even if you can't afford to get anything, still share the links out, please.
Absolutely. Please. I mean, every bit of market saturation that any of these guys can get is so helpful for them right now. I mean, we're all starting to get used to this whole COVID thing, and it's taken its toll on creators. It's really limited the amount of marketing and the amount of awareness they can actually generate for the books that they're working their asses off to come out with. So it's one of the coolest things you can do to just share it out. If you can support their crowdfunding campaigns, hell yeah, that's awesome. But if you can't, that's always just a huge deal. You'd be surprised at how many people that might be able to support, or how many people that might also share that out, or might be interested in those books that you didn't previously know. Might have an interest in those. There's so many people that approach us all the time now and talk about how they might have been into one type of comic book and now they found that they're into something completely different just because of we've made the marketplace for CryptoComics and it's getting pretty expansive at this point. We've seen people where they've kind of had an idea that a certain creator only came out with one type of book, and then realized that their best stuff is maybe an entirely different genre, an entirely different art style or writing style. I mean, for example, Chad Harden, again, dude's known for his work on Harley Quinn, but if you read Temerity, you won't think of him as a creator of anything but Temerity after that. That book is awesome.
Like, I mean, with Tom, look at the Book of Sarah, Old Man in the Mountain, and then jump over to Death Dwells. It's so different, but yeah.
Yeah, very cool stuff
So
though.
good.
I mean, hell, on top of that, man, I've seen a lot of people where, like, with TCT, like a lot of fans of TCT comics, you know, come around and stuff. It's like, it's fun, man. It's what's cool is that this community is pretty damn strong, that it can that it can kind of bar back all of the negativity that's going on in the world right now, and have some fun with it.
Amen.
So that's why we do these shows.
All right. So remember, guys, we have the how-to this, let me see. So that would be on the 3rd. So Wednesday, with me, it's how to crowdfund, kind of part 1. This is going to be a long series. But part 1 is just on GoFundMe. I'll be setting up a GoFundMe page, and I'll show you how everything works there and give you some ideas as to like everything step by step. Then we have the spotlight on the 5th. So that's Friday with Tommy from Endless Moons. Oh, dude, it's a killer series, man. Go check it out. Then come back because we got on the 10th, how to price your comic with Cardell Cole. Now that's kind of a, every time I'm looking at like how to stuff with comic books online, David Finch, great artist, does a lot of like how to draw hair, how to shade, how to do, your hatches, all that kind of stuff.
How to draw Frey like a French girl.
Yeah, that just happened.
In chat if that's a show you want to see Matt do.
But nobody ever actually gets into the nitty gritty, which is stuff that it has to get done, and nobody knows how to do it. How to price your comics, that's a rough one. But we got the expert, man, Cardell Cole, coming in. He's coming in hot on the 10th.
Yes,
so that's going to be awesome. Other than that,
we're going to try to sleep.
Yeah. Don't forget to, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. We're on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, all the social networks. So get there.
Yeah.
If you like and share everything and hit that notification bell, we will give you Frey's OnlyFans page. Yeah.
Wait, what?